What is good everyone, it's Magnus Bulkan here, and in today's video I'm going to be briefly talking about if you should cut, bulk or maintain your weight during these quarantine isolation times. And I'm also going to be filming, hopefully, one of my last at home full body workouts. Why? Because the gym, they've said that they're going to try to open after a week. Not like they can immediately open them, but that's like technically when it's legal for gyms to open in Norway. But before they can do that, they have to like change a lot of rules and stuff. So I just hoping that they change them quickly, because I'm not gonna lie, for every home workout, okay, so I was positive about it in the beginning. I was like, yeah, a new challenge, I'm gonna do this. I'm strong, independent man, woo. But now I'm like, why do I even work out anymore, man? What's life? Why am I doing something I don't like? Like, it's making me insane, man. So I'm like so excited for that. But before we talk about all the fun topics, I first gotta make some breakfast, because I've been working on this school assignment for many hours now and I'm hungry as fuck.
I've been focused way too much. Need to get out, need to do something. Feels like I'm going distant. Music made the pain too numb. Money bringing out the demons. Life changing, never seen it. My life changing in an instant. Never been the same since. That's why I do what I do. Not for the Bentley cool, nah. Not for the Louis V shoes. This for my mom and the crew, yeah. Used to be tight like glue, but I don't wanna switch up on you. But not because I wanted to. But not because I wanted to.
Now I'm going to be talking about the main topic of this video, and that is if you should cut, bulk or maintain. Well, at first we have to find out if you are a beginner or intermediate. Like, obviously that's a very black and white statement. Most people aren't like either a beginner or an intermediate, they're like somewhere in between. But like generally, are you a beginner to lifting, or have you lifted for multiple years or like 2 years? And just like a simple definition of beginners and intermediates: beginner, trained for less than 2 years and you can progress every week or every workouts. And you're an intermediate if you train for about 2 years or more and you can't progress from week to week. So intermediates, they need more volume, they need more work to build muscle. But there's also a good thing about being an intermediate and training at home, because if you train for longer, it's easier to maintain your muscle. So you can probably maintain muscle a bit easier, even though it's technically harder to build muscle as well. That's why if you're an intermediate with not a lot of training equipment at home, maybe like a couple light dumbbells, maybe a band or something, I would not bulk at all. Then you should probably maintain your muscle and just focus on getting better on other aspects like I do, such as stretching. So yeah, if you're an intermediate, if you train for over 2 years and you don't really have any equipment at home, maybe like just some light stuff as I said, then you should maintain and you shouldn't cut. It's pretty tricky about cutting, you know, because if I just look at myself objectively, I shouldn't cut. I'm still going to do it though, but I know that technically for my body fat, my muscle mass and stuff, I don't really need it. But I'm doing it for the mental aspect, because, or not because I think I look fat or hideous or ugly now, but I want to lean bulk for a long time, and then I want to be like a leaner state when I start, so that I can do it for longer, or at least have more room to work with if I gain some fat, which I don't plan to. So if you are a beginner, you should definitely lean bulk or maintain. You can still gain muscle while maintaining your weight, or at least maintaining like a calorie maintenance. You should probably not cut, not unless you are obese, then you probably should, but I don't think you are. Most people aren't. So I don't think you're watching this if you are obese. If you are, hey, I've been there, brother. You know one term I hate? Skinny fat. Skinny fat doesn't exist. You can't be both at the same time. People who call themselves skinny fats are people that don't have a lot of muscle and they have a normal amount of body fat, so they just appear chubbier because they don't have any definition under it. But there is no thing such as skinny fat, stop saying it. I'm getting kinda amped up, but yeah, the only reason you should cut for a beginner is the same as a intermediate, like if you aren't overweight, because it's more for the mental aspect, for you just looking good and feeling good, because you only have one life. You don't want to be this jacked guy and be insecure and look fat and don't do what you want, because looking bad will indirectly lead over to like other aspects of life in terms of success, confidence, ton of other shit. Not going to go into that, but yeah. So if you are a beginner and have no equipment at home, I would probably just eat in a super small calorie surplus, which like is almost zero. It's only like a 5% calorie surplus, going to get you some lean gains, not any fat. So yeah, just be in a very, very lean bulk then. I hope this rant made sense. I hope you know what to do. This is very late to the game. You probably have figured it out already, but if you haven't, I hope this helped you out. Now let's taste the new energy drink because, yeah, as I say 1,000 times, I'm excited. So I'm going to keep this really short because I've done a few reviews or taste tests lately on my videos and I don't want to make my channel about that. But here we got the Red Bull White Edition. It has 0 sugars, 0 calories. It has a coconut flavor, which I'm super excited to taste because, yeah, I've never really tasted any drink at all with coconut, at least not an energy drink. But after I bought it, I saw that it like only had 32 milligrams of caffeine per 100 milliliters, and that's very little, especially when this is 250 milliliters. That's like under 100 milliliters of caffeine in this entire thing. So yeah, not that much, but it's going to be my pre-workout for today, and I'm not having the most brutal workout today, so who the fuck cares. But yeah, let's open it. Well, that was kind of disappointing. That's actually pretty interesting. I'm not sure what I would rate it. It has like, it's funny because after I taste it, sometimes I can feel the coconut flavor and sometimes I can at all. So yeah, very like low amount of coconut flavor. I recommend to try it out. It was pretty good and never tasted an energy drink with a coconut flavor as well. That coconut flavor freaks me out sometimes because like it kind of feels like I'm drinking soap, but not in a bad way. Gonna drink this small baby up and then I'm going to hit hopefully one of the last full body workouts you will see from me at home, because I'm getting insane by training at home all the time, man. I just, yeah, okay, I don't want to think about it. I hope the gym will open soon. I think it will. Let's go.
And now I'm all up in mine. I tell myself lies, constantly I've been fine. All of these demons had a death in his eye. Ball in my eyes, I repeat in my slime. Rest up in paradise. Now I'm so caught in my feelings, feeling away, yeah. Now I'm so caught in my winning the race, yeah. But now I'm so caught in my feelings, feeling away, yeah. Now I'm so caught up in winning, but now I'm so caught up in winning. But now I'm so caught in my feelings, feeling away, yeah. Now I'm so caught up in winning, now I'm so caught up in winning. But now I'm so caught in my feelings, feeling away, yeah. Need to get out, need to do something. Feels like I'm going distant. Music made the pain tune up. Money bringing out the demons. Life changing, never seen it. My life changing the instant. Never been the same since. That's what I do. Not for the Bentley cool, nah. Not for the Louis V shoes. This for my mom and the crew, yeah. Used to be tight like glue, but I don't wanna switch up on you. But not because I wanted to. But not because I wanted to. And now I'm all up in mine. I tell myself lies, constantly I've been fine. All of these demons that I'm so caught in my feelings, feeling away, yeah. I don't need no one else. I pour my pain on these pages, and I've been doing it for ages. Death isn't what they say, you never give it to me, I had to take it. We used to be stuck like glue, but I don't wanna switch up on you. But not because I wanted to, but now I'm so caught in my winning.
So the workout went pretty decent. It was boring as hell, but my motivation right now is that the gym will probably open in a few weeks, so that's like the thing keeping my mind positive. There was something that I had a small rant on Instagram about, which I want to go a little more in depth about on here because it's more like a talking place, I feel like, instead of just posting pictures. So there are two main things that I've learned throughout this past year. The first thing is comfort zone. You have to get out of that shit. It might give you like instant gratification, but if you want to grow as a person, I don't care if it's your body, your mental health or something else, you have to do something that scare you. Because like every single time you do something for the first time, it's either scary or uncomfortable. You don't go into anything, I don't care what it is, you don't go into anything for the first time for the fifth time, for the first time, and thinking like, yeah, I can do it, it's easy as fuck, I'm not scared at all. Everything new is kind of scary, and most people, they don't take that first leap. They don't understand that once you do it for a bit, once you try it, it becomes easier. So yeah, for me that was starting YouTube, because I was too much of a bitch to even start. Now I'm here, so grateful that I learned that. The second thing is awareness, and this is more like a mindset part and mental growth, but it's super important, especially for me. That's something I try to get better on. Look me in my eyes. Do you think you have anything to improve on? If you don't, then it's kind of cocky, and not in a good way. There's bad and good cockiness, but that basically just means that you have no flaws, and that in 10 years you're going to be the same person. And you know what? If you are the same person in 10 years, that's fucking bad, man. People say, oh, I'm gonna be true to myself and don't change. You should change, because no one is perfect. And that's where the awareness part comes into it. You have to be aware of you not being perfect in some aspect in order to fix it, because how the heck are you going to change and improve on something you don't even know is bad? So some of the things that I've been aware about lately that I maybe recently haven't is that, one, I'm pretty socially awkward, so I definitely gotta like improve my social skills basically, and I'm not doing a well job at that. That's not my main focus at the moment, but you know, during quarantine and stuff, I'm doing a terrible job at that. I probably should focus more, but I mean, I just don't have any people that I really want to connect a lot with in real life, so kind of lose the motivation for that, you know. The second one is that I do give a fuck about what other people think, and the like 99% of people that say that they don't, they do. They just try to sound cool to those people who give a fuck. When they do give a fuck, they're just pretending to not give a fuck. And you know what, when you think that way, you're never going to fix it. But if I'm being honest with myself, like, yeah, I do give a fuck about what other people think, then you can start to like fix the issue. And the third one, not gonna lie, completely forgot what the third one is, but I think you get the point. Be aware of your flaws. You have to be aware of something to fix it. So just like look at yourself from a third person's view. I'm not gonna lie, I judge people easily. Most humans judge people like super fast just by the smallest detail ever, but it's pretty hard to judge yourself, at least in the same way. So just look at yourself from like another point of view and be subjective. Be aware. That's what I wanted to say. I love you. Magnus, Bulkan, peace. Oh fuck, and remember to subscribe and like my videos. More great content coming soon.